place to be on the MIC. It's your brother. Brother Zoe up in this piece. Get in here. Hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
Hit that like button. Listen, we going for 30 super chats. I'll tell you right now, that's our goal. 30 super chats. We've got 3 hours to get it done. We're not going to be on for 3 hours. We're not even going to be on for an hour and a half.
Oh.
But I'm just timing it that way.
I'm just timing it.
Hey, Sarah, right now, tell these people at the start of the community empowerment segment how to support you.
How to support me?
Yes, because I think it's important that people understand your value, your importance to the show, and how valuable you are to a lot of people.
Oh.
Like, this gonna sound weird. I don't want it to sound weird, but Sarah is the lubricant.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
the KY jelly to a lot of folks get down. I mean, Sarah is the one that's going to do the work. Sarah is the one. Hey, ask Sarah to do it. Sarah's going to be creative. She's going to use her ingenuity. She's, man. And Sarah oftentimes finds herself in rooms, in conversations, in situations, in positions that nobody ever expected her to be in.
That's true.
Am I lying? Like,
oh, yeah, that's true.
Listen, Sarah is a poster child for be careful who you diss.
Yeah.
Because you don't even know. Next thing you know, somebody who she connected to that did this, that put her in this position, and next thing you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life be life.
Truemonger says, Zoe gonna speak for a little bit and roll out. Truemonger know me. Truemonger knows me. Everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Listen, I'm here to tell you this shit ain't gonna stay like this for long. And I'm just saying in terms of we are in the midst of a real change, a real societal and global transformation.
Yeah.
We are in the midst of it. Right? And a lot of the fuck shit we used to do, we're not going to be able to get away with it anymore. I promise you. Things are going to be drastically different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just do me a favor. I'm bigging up Sarah right now because this is the community empowerment. And I really want you guys to support Sarah because she needs your support. Just like I need your support. I need you to hit the like button. I need you to hit the share button. Get us in the algorithm, right? In the YouTube algorithm, as if that's gonna matter. I'm me. They know who I am. When I speak, hey, we gotta shut that down. He is a divergent voice, right? He is a different voice, and it is a voice that we don't want in the algorithm. We don't want this voice getting out there. We do not want that. Right? We live in a different world right now. Everything is about to be curated. We live in an entirely different world right now. So, everybody, please do as I ask. Come in, hit the like button. Please support the channel. Black-owned businesses, I love to support black-owned businesses, and Lord knows, in the name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, in the coming years, I don't even know what black business is going to amount to. I don't even know what it's going to look like.
I don't think
In the coming years. And when I say the coming years, do you guys remember 2012 when we started the ZoWhat morning show? Do y'all remember 2012? I was putting together panels of brothers from all walks of life. We had everybody on the show, right? And we was dropping hella bombs, talking about what's coming down the pike and what it's gonna look like, and having conversations, rarefied conversations. We brought in Dr. Mark Goulston, a white man, a Jewish white man, a psychiatrist. We brought him in with the likes of Corey Holcomb and Tariq Nasheed, and we had Dr. G up in there with us, Jeff Brown. Listen, nobody was doing that kind of commentary back then. Nobody. Go back and watch those RMC ZoWhat shows. Then we transitioned, right, to T Radio V. And those shows got even wilder. Do you understand? I'm talking about wild in terms of complexity. We had celebrities, we had comedians, we had psychologists, we had psychiatrists, we had clinicians. We had all types of folk on there, celebrities, everything, coming in, building. And it was extraordinary. Then we go to Dash, and we take it up another notch at Dash.
Yeah.
And that's, we've been dropping jewels ever since. If you go back and you listen to those shows, ask yourself a question. Are we living in the times that we were describing back then? Hell, we ain't no damn prophets or nothing. We could just see the writing on the wall. And I'm here to tell y'all, man, all y'all gonna have is these videos.
All I got is my videos.
I ain't trying to be funny style. I'm just letting you know. It's the videos. Everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I'm encouraging you to hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I shouldn't have to do it all the time over and over and over again. It should be commonplace. Just come in, hit the like button, show your love, show your support for the channel. All right? If you made orders of ZN, he is resurrected. If you made your order for the resurrection pill, nephew's resurrection pill, all you got to do is go to my website, www.mrzowhat.com. Order right now. We had 3 orders come in late last week. So toward the weekend, that means they go out this week. I just packaged them up. You saw me, right?
Yeah, you packaging it up.
I just packaged them up.
For all you Lazarus out there.
Yes, this is the Lazarus.
This is the Lazarus out of
This is the Lazarus pill right here. We got the Lazarus pill. If you want yours, go to my website, MrZoWhat.com, MrZoWhat.com. You predicted a lot of things happening today. Yeah. Oh, a lot of people reached out to me. Let me just say this. A lot of people was like, "Hey, Zo, where's the show at? Where's the mansion show? Let me just tell y'all. If Jesus was here, would you help the system crucify him?
Would I help it? No, not at all.
Would you seek to hide Jesus and protect him?
Like Anne Frank?
I mean, hide him from the system.
Yeah.
You would help him, right?
I would help him at the same time. It's like whatever he wanted to do, I got you.
Jesus, whatever you want to do, you want
I
to
got
come
your
out,
back.
you want to bang on these fools.
Okay, we
Well,
knocking tables over.
Jesus,
what's good?
what we on?
What we on today?
Jesus,
We healing, we fishing today. What's up?
what's happening? We making bread? What we doing?
We want fish sandwiches.
What?
What we doing? What they do, Jesus?
Hey, Jesus, what we on?
Somebody said on the Mary side of the game. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
But
Our people will fry us up
oh yeah,
in order to be entertained.
of course.
They don't give a fuck about Zoe's granddaughter
Oh, baby.
or his livelihood. They just trying to make it through work. No disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody said, hey, man, I wonder if a Jimmy Kimmel situation happened to Zoe. No, they don't give a fuck. Hey, nigga, I was in the middle of watching the show. I want to watch the show. I want to be entertained. Not, I'm concerned what happened to Zoe.
Uh-huh.
Did something go down with Zoe? Nah, where's the show? We're going to put it back up. It's going to air tomorrow at 11 a.m. You know, we're going to put it up. This ain't for entertainment, though.
Oh, you're not entertained.
Yeah, we have fun. Sarah be making up them jingles. When people hit the super chat, we have a 30 super chat challenge.
Mm-hmm.
It's 130 people in here. We're only asking that 30 people drop at least $5 on the super chat. Can you support us today? Will you support the channel today? There's a couple of ways to support. That little $ down at the bottom. All you got to do is hit that, boom. Hit that, boom. $5 at the very least, $5. We're asking for 30 people to do it. It's 138 people in here currently. We're asking for 138 likes. If you don't want to use the super chat, you can go to my Cash App.
Okay. Send
Send it directly to my Cash App. That's $ZoWhat Netter. Can I have all of my moderators in here flood the chat room with instructions on how to do it? It's either the $, which supports the YouTube channel, or it's my Cash App, which comes directly to me, bypasses YouTube. They don't get to take 30%. Now, I'm not saying don't use YouTube. I'm saying use your best discretion. And what we want to do, it's your discretion is what I'm saying. And what we want to do is get at least 30 super chats. Now, once we reach 30 super chats, that's great. If more people want to support, we'll accept it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you guys still have to support Dr. Russell. Go to his website, russellherbals.com. He and his son, I believe, are working together.
Oh.
Yes. To revitalize his business and get it back up and running. You guys tap in with Dr. Russell, russellherbals.com. Check on his website, see if it's up and running, see if it's functioning. And if it is, don't be afraid to show some support. And then also, Total Package Energy. Total Package Energy has been the flagship business for the ZoWhat show for over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm exceedingly proud to be associated and affiliated with this brand. It's Black owned, it's FDA backed and supported. And a Black man created an energy drink in a market where the energy drinks are doing billions of dollars. So why not support a Black owned business?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's in a space that you probably frequent. Some of us drink energy drinks. I know I do. Probably shouldn't, but I know I do. And if I seem a little lethargic, man, that workout today. If y'all tapped into my my live early, I was on YouTube earlier today. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it was me on at the end of my, I think I did 4 miles today. I did 4 miles today.
4 miles?
Before my workout.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, my workouts are at 8 a.m. on Monday, 8 a.m. But before, I try to get that 4-mile walk in. You see? Mm-hmm. So I try to get, maybe it's about 1 hour and 15 minutes to do 4 miles. Because I'll be brisking. I'll be moving. Mm-hmm. And then I put them headphones on. Yeah. And I'll be moving. I'll be praying. I got meditation on. I got all kind of stuff going. And then I done worked up a really good sweat. Mm-hmm. You know, because, you know, 1 hour and 15 minutes of brisk walking. That's something. Yeah.
I'm going on what you say.
Oh, you need to come out and do it with me now. But yeah, once I got that done, then I go into the gym. And I took the fam into the gym with me today on YouTube. Uh-huh. Go back to the channel and watch the video. You see my homeboy, he's 65 years old.
And they're killing him.
The dude that owns the spot. Hey, Sir Preston. Technically, they did to a Jimmy Kimmel on your channel because your knowledge worth at least 1 million+ subs. You're 100% right.
Oh, that's sweet.
You're 100% right. We're going to get into those stories very, very quickly. It's 11:11. Look at the clock. It's 11:11.
It's 11:11.
Everybody, please support right now. It's 11:11. It's 11:11. Let's take advantage of this prosperous moment right now. Follow that good brother's lead.
Chakra Guru. Now that's a name.
Chakra Guru. We appreciate it. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up. That's number 2. That's number 2 out of 30. We need 28 more people to jump in. All right, let's get to it. But yeah, I want you guys to go check out my little Huff and Puff promo. That workout was crazy today. You know. Just when you think you're not as strong as you thought you were, you're actually a little bit stronger. And like, he be asking me to do shit that I didn't, you know.
Wasn't in the bingo card. Okay.
Nah, man. It was like, when I walked in, I had to do 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups. So I'm like, damn, that's 200 off the rip. Like, soon as I walk in, god damn, Kent. So, you know, that's at the beginning of the workout. So I do the 200, you know, the 100 sit-ups and the 100 push-ups. And I kind of get through it like it ain't nothing. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, Lord.
So then he's like, all right, get those 35s. We about to do, you know, some type of off-balanced curls. Patience Jones, Prentice Jones, we appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Patience is his daughter name.
Patient. Yeah.
Oh, PJ.
Yeah. So we get on those, and then, you know, we do 4 different variations of those. 4 sets apiece, 15 reps apiece. So now we're working the inside of the triceps. Now we're working the outside of the triceps. Now we're working the biceps. Now we're working the shoulders. Now we're working the traps. Now. Yeah. And then before you leave, hey, Zo, before you leave, I need 100 crunches.
What happened?
I need 100 crunches before you. Wait a minute, I walked in on that.
Well, oh, see, that's.
So within an hour, you done 200 crunches, 100 push-ups. You done 6 or 7 different sets, or 6 exercises with at least 5 sets apiece.
Oh, that's a lie.
So you be like, what the fuck? And then when you get through it, you be like, huh. I remember the first time I worked out with him, during this whole process, I literally threw up.
Yeah, it sounds like a throw up session.
I walked.
Does he modify it for fat people?
No, what he said was, "Hey, you lacking sugar, big bro." He said, "Go over there."
You lacking sugar?
He was telling me I didn't have sugar. He was like, "You need
All
some
the sweet-
energy. You need some energy.
Uh-huh.
Go over there to the candy bowl, grab a couple pieces of candy, eat that. You'll be right."
I like that. That's flavor.
No, I was just
I'm gonna say my sugar short, my sugar low.
He was like, "That's all right. You tanking out. That's it."
Mm.
He was like, "You tanking out. Just go on and get a couple pieces of candy, dog." I eat the candy. Okay.
You getting them church old lady candies?
Yeah, he got a whole bowl of candy. He was like, "That's all right. You just tanking out." He said, "Jump back in there." And that was like the first couple of times throw up. Like, ugh.
Oh. Hopefully it didn't sound like that.
Nah, yo. Huff and puff ain't no joke. But like I said, as the weeks and the months have gone on, I'm like, what the fuck? Go on, get them 65s. Doing 6 sets of 20 shoulder shrugs. And we doing 1,000s.
Wait, what, bankhead bounce?
So the 1,000s, you 65s. 1,000s is 1,000.
Oh.
1,000.
Oh.
1,000. And you doing that, you got 65 in each hand, and you got to do it slow.
Oh,
and
that's
hold
Jim
it.
lingo, 65 pounds. Because I was like 65.
Because, you know, you could cheat a little if you're not holding it and doing it slow. You can be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And even this shit get hard when you got 65s.
Yeah. On them 65s.
Yeah, man.
Nah.
All right, let's get to it.
But that walking, I could do that walking though.
You can do the walking?
Yeah, my calves is strong as hell.
I done seen your calves.
Yeah, my calves game is on
They
point.
do MLB baseballs. Them
Bye-bye.
calves is like, fucking shit, huh?
Got them Babe Ruths, okay?
Oh. Clayton Kershaw feet. All right, the voice of reason is up in here. You already know. Tonight, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Got another amazing slew of topics lined up. God has been giving me downloads. Yeah. Let's
like
talk
AJ
about
Johnson? She be getting downloads.
it. Who?
AJ Johnson.
Who is that?
The mama from Baby Boy. She be on Instagram doing downloads all the time.
Download music?
No, she was like, God. She said, ooh. She always be in her car. Ooh, he gave me a download. And then she'll go off.
Yeah.
You should watch it. They be on point sometimes.
Okay, send it to me.
You don't sound thrilled. But that's cool though. I
I mean,
ask you
send it
about
to
the
me.
download?
I'm not. Listen.
Okay. How do you be open to receive that, or does it come automatically?
I just be walking,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if it. I mean, okay. Let's do it this way. All knowledge is from God. How about that? All consciousness is from God. So if you say that AJ Johnson says that she be getting downloads, I believe it. All consciousness is God.
So
Attila said crown loads. Some other woman came up with that term, and I like that term.
crown loads? Oh.
Download it into your crown. I like that. So let's just talk about it really quickly. Disney loses billions over the Jimmy Kimmel situation. We wanted to play a quick video because we promoted all the stuff that we wanted to promote.
You want to play? Okay.
Huh?
I have it.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
I want you guys to understand something about freedom of speech. Now, on many different, on many episodes of this particular show, we have talked about how this government was put together by Masons, secret societies. Did you think that the 13 colonies were established by all common folk and criminals from the old world? Did you think that the old world would allow the new world to be governed by the worst of the old world? Did you think that the old world was going to allow that? Or we just sent our criminals and all our horrible people over there to rule? The old world never respected the populace, the masses. They never respected the masses. Why would the old rulership, old leadership, right, give new land to some people they never respected? The common mass, the mob. Why would they do that? They wouldn't. I've been telling you guys for at least 2 years now, well, even longer, but I've been framing it like this for at least 2 years. Freedom is a psychological aquarium that was put together by Masons, master Masons. We have to create a cultural construct that makes the commoner feel comfortable with captivity. That makes the commoner feel comfortable with captivity. There has to be a limited amount of freedom in terms of travel. You want to leave this country, go to another country, passport, visa. Right?
Put it on paper.
Do you see? Traveling from state to state, the different laws. Oh, your driver's license from your state works in other states, right? Unless you become a resident of the new state, then you got to get that state's driver's license.
Still don't have a California license.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your marriage is still valid from state to state because it is the state that offers you the marriage license, just like a driver's license. But you don't have to, if you get married in Tennessee and you come to California, you don't have to get married again based on the California issuance of that license. So all of the states do you see?
But you wouldn't want to get a divorce here.
Again, one of the things that have been fundamental to the understanding of what it means to be an American here is quite simple. The Constitution is the highest law of the land. And there are certain aspects of the Constitution that many people don't understand. We look at the Constitution in black and white when we should be looking at it in terms of the Kabbalion. Do we have a picture of the Kabbalion? Can we get it?
Yeah.
Right? I can pull it up for you right now. This is why I said the Constitution operates like the Kabbalion. Okay? The 7 Hermetic principles. All right? Google. I can pull it up right now. Some people get mad because I don't remember half the shit. This nigga reading shit. Shit sound dumb as hell. Why you gotta read? How come you just can't pull it from your memory? Because I'm old.
Wow, then there's that.
And as Jay-Z said, I done forgot more than you'll ever learn. What you don't know will make your home a permanent urn, nigga. And I don't quote Jay-Z often. The 7 Hermetic principles are the principle of mentalism, the principle of correspondence, the principle of vibration, the principle of polarity, the principle of rhythm, the principle of cause and effect, the principle of gender. Now, if you notice, gender, cause and effect, rhythm, polarity, vibration, correspondence, all the same. All of them work on a pendulum. Did you know your damn Constitution does too. Yes, freedom of speech. Sure. Freedom of speech. We got bicameral system. We got 3 branches, right? And freedom of speech is integral, but every freedom you have has limits. That operates like law 2 through 7 from the 7 Hermetic principles, right? Correspondence. As above, so below. It suggests that there is harmony, agreement, and correspondence between different planes of existence, the physical, mental, and spiritual. This is correspondence. This is back and forth, right? Through different levels of consciousness. Mm-hmm. The principle of vibration, nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. It posits that everything in the universe is in constant motion, and differences in manifestation of matter, energy, mind, and spirit result largely from rates of vibration. Where you're vibrating at, your level of consciousness. If you're on some low-level fuck shit, manipulative shit, don't worry. You're building up that shit in your energy like Black Panther builds up attacks in his suit. The shit will attack you later. I know you think God didn't see. The principle of polarity. Everything is dual. What does this got to do with freedom of speech? You'll see. Mm-hmm. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. It highlights the idea that opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. And that all paradoxes must be reconciled. Polarity. Polar opposites. Mm-hmm. This has to do with the swing of the pendulum. It swings to one side, swings to the other side. Correspondence, swings to one side, swings to the other side. Vibration, high-level vibration, low-level vibration, as above, so below, swings to one side. They incorporated this thinking in the writing of the Constitution. These are Masons. The 3 initiates wrote this book. Go buy it. The principle of rhythm, same thing. Correspondence is rhythm, back and forth. Right? Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and falls. All right? It signifies a rhythm to everything, a measurable motion between 2 poles, establishing a cycle. This is how they wrote the Constitution. How, Zoe? Quite simple. Roger, thank you, Pizzo. I've been away for a while, but I still got to show love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's 5. Roger. We need 25 more. Can we get y'all to support? You can go to my Cash App and support too. Cash App is a good way to send you a 10-piece. I think we got a couple of Cash Apps. We got Jeffrey Hicks. We got Brother JB. We got Zylan Farrell. We got Jason. And we got Christopher. Thank you. Can we get Sarah some?
Yeah, because I have none.
Oh, no. Don't
I love y'all.
Sarah, don't worry. I'm going to give you some of mine. Because I don't like that. Don't ignore Sarah. Don't do her like that. Dwight Johnson. Thank you. You done took us to 6. Come on. Let's not. If y'all send to me, I'll send to you, Sarah. Huh? If they don't send you nothing, if they send to me on Cash App, I'll send you some.
I appreciate it.
I don't, come on, man. Don't. You know what I mean? People be like, I love Sarah. It be people that say I don't fuck with Sarah. It do be people doing that.
Yeah, they do that quite a bit. I love them, and I always, you know.
They be mad because they want me to drop science. Mm-hmm. And that's cool. I'll drop science. But then when it's all science, I'll be like, you don't need somebody else in there to talk with him. Then Sarah come and be funny and be like, you know, Zoe and Sarah good. Then, you know what? I'm tired of Sarah because Sarah taking over the show.
I'm
anyway, back to the principle of gender.
Uh-huh.
This is in the Kabbalion. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. It explains that gender manifests on all planes of existence, physical, mental, and spiritual. And these principles are always at work in creation. Do you understand something about this? I'm reading it on the air, on YouTube right now. Mm-hmm. Do you know these are part of the secrets that are supposed to be kept sacred? The word sacred and secret is the same thing. So is the term sword. You spell the term sword, S word.
Come on, S word.
Secret word, which dealt with the secret name of God or the secrets kept in books like this. See, the commoner didn't know this. So why would the kings and queens and the aristocracy of the old world send some new world thugs to govern it? No, they had their plants. Who was one of their plants? Who's the fat guy? Philadelphia.
What, Al Sharpton?
He's on the $100 bill.
Oh, Benjamin Franklin.
Ben Franklin. Franklin is a Mason. Who created the Ku Klux Klan? Albert Pike. Masons. What does this have to do with freedom of speech? There is a polarity, there is a vibration, there is a rhythm, there is a cause and effect. The principle of gender and the principle of correspondence are all wrapped in this freedom of speech. What does that mean, Zoe? Yes, you have freedom of speech, but it's under the guise of liberty. Mm-hmm. Liberty has been interchanged with the word freedom. They're not the same. Legally and contextually. If you look up freedom in a law dictionary or in a regular dictionary, freedom just means unconditionally free, which means this term was a lie, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Because what it should be is liberty of speech. Not freedom. Because freedom of speech means I can say whatever I want to say, whenever I want to say it, anywhere I want to say it, anyhow. And you can't.
Without government interference.
The law is written in such a way, you can't be in the damn movie theater and go, hey, there's a fire. Mm-hmm. You can't do that. But that would be freedom of speech. Free to do and say. See, in the law dictionary, it tells you, Black's Law Dictionary, the term freedom means unconditionally free. No conditions. Laws are societal conditions. Mm-hmm. So what it should be is liberty of speech. Because when you look up the legal term for liberty, what does liberty mean? Freedom within the constraints of the law. The way they wrote this, the way they designed this government is based off of Hermetic principles. Anybody who's been to D.C. and go and look at all of the buildings in D.C., the historical buildings in D.C. where government operates, Masonic symbols everywhere. Mm-hmm. The way the city is mapped out, it's all based on this. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. It's liberty of speech, not freedom. You are not free to say whatever the fuck you want to say. And our people will help crucify the Jesuses that keep manifesting from the one. Who is the one? Our community is the one. Mm-hmm. For white folk, they believe in one. For black folk, it's always been the community is the Messiah. Mm-hmm. And we lost that knowledge.
When Frankie Beverly died.
We are one. No matter what we do, we are one.
And that's the way it is. crazy.
You stupid girl. But are you guys following what I'm saying? They pulled this together for a reason. It's 260 people in here. I need y'all to show up. It's only 6 super chats. We need more, we need everybody to show up. All right. We need 24 more super chats to reach our goal. If you're learning something, if you're being inspired by anything that I'm saying, please support. And you can also go to my Cash App, $ZoWhat Netter. Please support all the Black-owned businesses I put in front of you. Support. All right, back to it. 7 Hermetic principles. The Kabbalion, you should read it. You should read it, because imagine if you applied the 7 Hermetic principles to your inner work. Where do you think your psychologists come from? The white folk, the white men that studied all of this took ownership of it. Who the hell is the 3 initiates? Who the hell is Yogi Publishing? Who are you folks?
Yeah, man.
Listen, they've been doing this shit for a long time. If you look up Madame Blavatsky, pull up a picture of Madame Blavatsky.
Oh, that fat white one?
From the Theosophical Society.
Oh. Hold on. Let me see.
If you look up Madame Blavatsky, what you'll find is a Russian woman who went all over the ancients but never mentioned Africa. Ancient Asia, the Tibetan monks, the Hindus, the Buddhists, Taoism, Shinto. She went and looked up all the ancient knowledge, but never mentioned Africa.
Why is that?
What she did was she recontextualized it for white aristocracy consumption, for the aristocracy of Europe. That she wanted them to consume it. She created something called theosophy. The word theosophy takes 2 Greek words and melds them together. Theos, God, osophy, wisdom.
She tired of being sick and tired on that photo though.
Yeah, she's supposed to be clairvoyant. She was supposed to have mystic powers, psychic abilities. Yes, she wrote a book called Lucifer. She has many books.
Oh, that was the only one.
Listen, one of the greatest hustles is to name a book you need to liberate yourself after one of your religion's demons. See, if I name a book that I know would liberate you from the bullshit you've been through, from the pain you've been through, from the misunderstanding of yourself, if I know this book leads to self-realization and self-actualization, but I want to keep the masses dumb, I want to keep the masses in fear and afraid, I'm going to name this book after one of the villains in your holy book, Lucifer. Do you know that name didn't even really exist? Just like hell didn't really exist until Dante's Inferno. He had to illustrate what hell might be like, and limbo and all. They didn't even have hell before Dante's Inferno.
Is Hades and hell the same thing?
Again, Hades, that's older than your Romans and your the Bible, like the Catholic people. It's older than them. So Hades is coming from where?
It's coming from. It's from
Greece
ancient
and Rome.
Yeah, it's like Greco-Roman.
And what was that a part of? That was the pantheon of gods. Where did their pantheon of gods come from?
Mythology.
No.
No, it comes from Egyptian folklore.
Ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
They named all their gods off of the ancient Egyptian gods. So who would Hades be?
And dyed their hair.
Who would Hades be?
As far as like
in ancient
Egyptian,
Egypt. because ancient Egypt has the same concepts. And it predates them motherfuckers.
I know it's not Ron Carl. I know it's not. I'm trying to think. Help me out, chat room.
What would the underworld be? Who was in the underworld for the ancient Kemetans?
Somebody's. No, it's not Osiris.
Anubis.
Oh, okay. The constellation.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But would that be Hades? Hmm? Let's keep going. Oh, you remember? I'll give you a hint. The word Amenta.
Amenta.
Look it up.
Okay, let me look it up. Amenta.
So, back to this construction here of a government that was created on an idea that they lied to us about. I was talking about Madame Blavatsky and how they recontextualize ancient spirituality for Western consumption. She created something called theosophy. Theosophy, theos, osophy, the wisdom of God is what theosophy actually means, right? Guess what? Philosophy gives birth to psychology. Philosophy is the love of wisdom. Philo, Philadelphia, love.
Oh, okay. I just
right? Brotherly love. Philo is the root, right?
Amenta.
Osophy,
Okay.
philosophy, right? The love of wisdom. What comes out of that? Where did they get that from? The ancient mystery schools. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, all these folk. They got that from the ancient mystery schools. Where was the ancient mystery school initially? Cairo, what is known as Cairo today. It was Egypt, ancient Egypt, period. What comes out of philosophy turns into psychology. Originally, psychology was the study of the soul. But because of Descartes in 17th century, René Descartes, who said, I think, therefore I am, who separated spirituality, right, from science, right? What you then get, we can't prove or refute the existence of a soul. So when he does that, this is where atheism comes from. This is where, maybe there is no God. Maybe it's just our mind and our thinking, right? Because with the scientific method, which was born out of this separation, a hypothesis is an educated guess, right? It's an educated guess. But then you go and do research to look for phenomena, right? That either support or refute your educated guess.
Yeah.
So if you're gathering this research and you gather so much research that it supports your hypothesis, it is no longer a hypothesis, and then it becomes a theory.
A theory, okay.
Because now it's something that can be replicable.
Like setting a precedent.
Do you see?
Oh, I looked up Amenta.
Tell us about
symbol?
Amenta. Yeah.
Amenta can refer to an ancient Egyptian concept of the underworld, and the land of the dead, symbolized by the sunset horizon. It also refers to the Amenta, an Australian extreme metal band.
Definitely not them. Sorry.
Not them, okay. But mainly it's the Egyptian underworld.
The Egyptian underworld, Amenta. There's a book called Light of the World. I forgot his name. I've been mentioning his name for years. The Light of the World. That's what it's called. Egypt, Light of the World. Sorry, Egypt, Light of the World.
Oh, Egypt, Light of the World.
Y'all know who I'm talking about. I done said his name 10,000 times on this show. Massey. Gerald Massey.
I was just going to say it. Right. Gerald Massey. Mm-hmm.
All right. Go get the book, Egypt, Light of the World. It'll tell you all of the similarities that Christianity and, again, everything we've ever done, you had to unlearn it and then learn their version of it. Mm-hmm. This government is based on spiritual principles, universal laws. Listen, you can't say whatever the fuck you want to say. Here's the thing that bothers me about my folk. My folk will be like, fuck you, nigga. Say the shit we will never say. We come to hear you say it, and we really don't give a fuck what happens to you if you say it. Mm. We'll mourn you for a little bit. Man, I had a conversation with Mo D, man. He's one of them conversations I had with Mo D. Mo D was like, yeah, I'm not going to be your Jesus. Mm-hmm. He said, because Jesus was put in a position to ride for motherfuckers who would not ride for him.
Yeah. They'll wear a cross, but they ain't going to get on one.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was Jesus not, where are those scriptures? You know.
Whoa, wait now, hold on.
Was Jesus not put in a position to ride for folk who was on the fence about him?
Always.
I'm talking to Mo. Mo is like, fuck that. Yeah. I'm urging Mo. I'm saying, Mo, you got to get out. You got to talk. You got perspectives. You got ideas and concepts. You got all these things in place, bro, that you need to be saying this to the younger generation. You need to be leaving a legacy of teaching now. You did that in the rhyme space. Now you got to do that as the OG big time uncle and come out and kind of mentor your grandkids of hip hop. You see what I'm saying? That's me telling Mo. A little while later, he pop up on Willie D's spot. Uh-huh. And I'm not saying I'm responsible for that. I'm just saying that's something Mo and I talk about all the time. But Mo brings up a salient thought when he says, why would I self-sacrifice for people who ain't gonna sacrifice for me? Mm. And he's not coming from a space of, I'm Jesus or whatever, but what you find is light workers who are sent here to do the work are also sent here to suffer for being rejected by the people they were sent here to do the work for. Mm. Christ had to suffer. He wasn't the only one who suffered. Job suffered. Where did that story come from? Why does Ephah have the exact same story of Job? Ephah is 40,000 years old. Why is there a story in an African belief system that mirrors Job to the letter? Instead of God, it's Oludumare. Why is that there? Ephah doesn't have a devil, by the way. But go look up the story and you'll see why. Again, white folk love taking and recontextualizing.
Yeah, put a little mayonnaise on it.
For their consumption. Now, it's wrong for you to talk about, what was it? What if they shut down where we wanted to talk about slavery?
No reparations.
No, not reparations. We wanted to talk about slavery. It was teaching. It was a curriculum.
The project. What was it?
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the black lady that made that. Oh God.
No. They shut it down and say you can't teach it in schools.
Critical race theory.
There you go. CRT, critical race theory. Nah, we can't talk about that. That's going to damage the young white kids.
Yeah, Susie does not want to hear about that.
We can't. Nah. You see, they're erasing everything.
Mm-hmm.
But brother, sister, your definition of success and comfort and happiness and joy are all facilitated through this infrastructure, his wealth infrastructure. Your intellect is certified by his system of knowledge.
You're trying to beat the game.
No, they trying to be in alignment with the game. And that's a gamer. And that's why Jesus said what he said to Nicodemus about being wealthy.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm telling you, brothers and sisters. You got to do some capitulation and some conforming and some faking. Wherever there's some fake shit, there's some bitch shit. Wherever there's some bitch shit, there's some snitch shit.
Yeah,
wherever there's some snitch shit, there's some disingenuous shit. You got to do all of that in order to fit in this culture. I'm telling all the niggas that I know, all the brothers and sisters, man, pull the fuck back. Be an observer. Stop aligning. You know, he said something that I agree with. Shut the fuck up. You know, I don't agree with everything, but you know, he said, no. Pull back. Be an objective observer. Align yourself with no belief. I've been saying since 2012 when we started the ZoWhat morning show, I said, guess what? Whenever you align yourself with a belief system, what did I say? Does anybody remember me saying, whenever you align yourself with a belief system, what do you have to do after you've aligned yourself with that belief system?
Believe the lie?
Huh?
Believe the lie?
No.
No.
If you've been watching this show for a while, I'm going to give people a little bit to say if they could get it. I've been saying it for a while. If you align with any belief system, I don't give a damn what it is, guess what you are called to do for that particular belief system? Ghetto Gourmet hit it on the head. Defend it. When you, listen, you take Shahada as a Muslim. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. When I bear witness, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, that there is no God but Allah. When you bear witness, guess what you got to do? You got to defend Islam now. Because that's your belief. Let me tell you something. God don't need no defense. Especially from you, and you're not finished. What you mean you're not finished? You haven't done your work internally. You are a finished product that don't know it. And that's part of your discovery process. Oh, I've been whole this whole time. I never needed nobody. Oh, shit, I've been okay. Everything I've ever needed is within. You've been a finished product this whole time, but have been blind to it. Wow. That's what you're here on earth for. But no, you get caught up in systems. Why? Because the human mind is subject to patterns. The patterns of your parentage, the patterns of your early childhood, the patterns of the friends you make, the patterns of the wounds you suppress. And guess what's happening? You're moving through life according to these patterns, unrealized. So you're looking for safety spots. Is this safe? Is this cool? You're supposed to be an observer of self and an observer of the external world. We've lost that. We don't know how to do that. That's why everybody has to be an answer for us instead of us being the answer that we've carried since birth, since our conception. We are the answer. We think the system is the answer. The person is the answer. The situation is the answer. The job is the answer. The degree is the answer, right? That's what we own. I told y'all in the last show, what did I say? I said, these people going to come out and they're going to pit Crawford versus Mayweather. I said, Canelo took a shot at Mayweather because he got beat up by both great boxers. Both brothers whooped his ass handily.
Yeah.
Please understand that you are living in a script. C.J. Ross cheated Floyd Mayweather when Floyd Mayweather beat the Kool-Aid out of fucking Canelo. That motherfucker had to fight even. When everybody around that motherfucker said Floyd whooped his ass, they had to get rid of C.J. Ross as a judge because it was blatant, it was disrespectful. They don't want to give you your propers because black folk are superhuman. But what they do is keep the pressure on black folk to keep competing with each other instead of uniting. So what did he do? He's sitting up there with a bruised ass face. Yeah, Crawford is better than Mayweather. They both whooped your ass though.
Wow, them hands taste the same.
They both whooped your ass. And the whole fucking system created a narrative to say, well, he was only 23, but he had more fights than Floyd at that time. He was a champion. He was on his way up. Floyd was 36 and considered over the hill. Now, if he would have won, they would have said, damn, 23-year-old superstar boxer beat Floyd. Then they would probably say, well, but Floyd was 36. That would have been the counter correspondence, polarity. All this shit is motherfucker. Come on, man. Motherfucker had. Well, them judges had the fight between Crawford and Canelo, a couple of them, separated by only 2 rounds. I counted 11-1, and I'm not a professional. I'm watching the fight in the cigar lounge like, well, that's a Crawford round. Oh, that's a Crawford round. Okay, that 5th round. How did I get the 5th round? I said, oh, Crawford took his foot off the gas a little bit, and I still think he won that round. He landed the more effective shots. Max Kellerman, we should never fuck with you again. Because Max Kellerman was on some goofy shit. No, right?
But
it's always somebody outside of our greatness rating our greatness.
Yeah.
Or berating our greatness.
Oh, yeah. It's always the hall monitors.
Again. Well, he's better than Floyd. First off, he whooped your ass differently than Floyd. And Floyd was a part of his training camp. And we saw the shoulder roll. When that motherfucker jabbed to the body and you tried to catch him with the overhand right and he caught it with his shoulder, then caught you with the uppercut. We saw Floyd do that to you too. He's a different fighter than Floyd. But he's from us. Say what you will. Say what you will. You know who we are. Line them up in any culture. Pavarotti. Line them up in any culture. We got somebody that trumps them. Even the worst of us trumps them. Yeah. We'll send DMX. Wipe them out. Wipe out the rest of the country's star or the rest of the world's stars, DMX. And I'm not saying DMX is bad. I'm just saying we don't have to send Michael and Prince and Whitney and Aretha. Yep. We ain't got to send the heavy hitters.
We can send Ja Rule.
Ja Rule, go clean up the rest. Go clean it.
Hey, girl, put it on, man.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Stick to your own. Stay with your own. Rock with your own. Work with your own. Support your own. Love your own. But you can't do that until you love yourself. Mm-hmm. You can't love yourself until you stop judging yourself. You can't stop judging yourself until you stop talking negative about yourself. Mm-hmm. You can't stop talking negative about yourself until you recognize that you're putting yourself down. Can't work with other niggas until you stop fucking criticizing other niggas and judging and comparing based on a standard you didn't create.
Man, this ain't even my recipe.
Marcus Hubbard, this too easy. What you talking about? What you talking about? Hey, let's take a quick break. We got 12 super chats. We asked for 30. Can we get the difference? Can people get back in here and support? Hit the $sign down at the bottom of the chat. Support the Black-owned businesses. Please support Sarah. Did you guys give Sarah something? Sarah, did you get anything?
Let's see here. Of course, my big brother Lloyd. Thank you.
Man, we love Lloyd. Lloyd is always showing love and support.
Alberta. I'm sorry saying that. I don't know. Want to say your government on here, but or your screen name. But okay. Thank you, boo. KG and Don Freeman.
We appreciate it.
And I love the twos and fruits. I love that. I love that.
So let's do this. I just want you guys to understand Hermetic principles, Masonic principles, right? Freemasonic principles. Using symbology to build oneself perfectly in the way that the ancient Egyptians built pyramids, structures that cannot be reduplicated, even with today's science. Ancient wisdom, foundational concepts form the Kabbalion. You understand? Those same ancient concepts were placed in the Constitution. This is why folks is talking and going, wait a minute, isn't this freedom of speech? Sarah, I want you to play Chakra, man, Chakra Guru, man. This is like your 4th time, brother. Thank you. Please continue. That's 13 of 30 on YouTube. Please continue. Go to my Cash App, go to the Super Chat. I want to play this quick crash course for you guys to get an understanding of freedom of speech. Play it.
All right, come in.
Can we hear?
Hi, I'm Craig, and this is Crash Course Government and Politics, and today we're talking about free speech. Finally, today we can let loose and establish the kinds of things we can say to criticize our government, like the crazy idea that money and speech are the same thing. Not so fast, clone. The Supreme Court has ruled that spending money, at least in the political context, is speech. You do have the right to criticize that decision, though, unless your boss or YouTube says that you can't. All right, we're trying to talk about free speech. Shut up. Let's get started and see if we can figure out what the limits of free speech are, assuming that there are some. There aren't. That's a lie. But I'm free to say that. are two really important things to remember about the First Amendment protection of free speech. The primary reason to have freedom of speech is to allow for public criticism of the stupid government. Stupid government. That's the sort of thing that can land you in jail in countries that don't have strong free speech protections. Or should I say, you would be Putin jail. Don't put me in jail. Oh, that's right, I'm in the US, it doesn't matter. The stories of oversensitive kings and dictators silencing people who question their rule or even make jokes at their expense are too numerous to recount. But for the most part, that kind of thing doesn't happen in the US, which is why no one gets arrested for carrying around a giant picture of Obama as Hitler, or former President Bush as a monkey. Well, that stuff's okay as far as the First Amendment is concerned, but that doesn't mean it's respectful or in good taste. The second thing to remember is that the First Amendment protects you from the government doing things that try to deny your speech, but not anyone else. What this means is that you don't have an absolute right to say whatever you want, wherever you want, to whomever you want, and not suffer any consequences. Isn't that right, Stan, you dingus? I'm fired? I was just kidding, it was a joke. If you work for a private company, your boss can certainly fire you for saying mean things about them or revealing company secrets, and you don't have any First Amendment claim against them. Unless, of course, your boss is the government or a branch of the government, in which case you might be able to claim a First Amendment right. See, like most things, it's complicated. Among the speech that is protected, not all of it has the same level of protection under the First Amendment. Now let's exercise our right to free thought bubble. The speech that gets the strongest protection is political speech. Criticism of, but also praise for particular officials, their parties, or their policies is usually protected. It's given what is called preferred position, which means that any law or regulation or executive act that limits political speech is almost always struck down by courts. The big case that made pretty much the final decision on political speech was Brandenburg versus Ohio in 1968. In this case, a Ku Klux Klan leader was making a speech that, as you can imagine, was offensive to a lot of people and could have been considered threatening too. The court ruled that because the speech was political, it was protected by the First Amendment, no matter how outrageous it was. The court said, the constitutional guarantees of free speech and free press do not permit a state to forbid or prescribe advocacy of the use of force or of law violation, except where such advocacy is directed to inciting or producing imminent action and is likely to produce such action. According to the court, the First Amendment protects speech even if it advocates the use of force or encourages people to violate the law. So you can advocate overthrowing the government or not paying your taxes as much as you want, unless what you say is likely to produce the thing you're advocating, overthrowing the government, say. And it is likely to happen imminently, meaning very soon after you make the statement. This case limited an older standard regarding free speech that was put forward in the case U.S. versus Schenck in 1917. In that case, Schenck distributed pamphlets urging people to avoid the draft for World War I. This was a violation of the Espionage Act, which made it a crime to obstruct the draft or the war effort. The law was more complicated than that, but that's the basic gist. In his decision on this case, Oliver Wendell Holmes wrote that when that speech presents a clear and present danger, the state can then abridge that person's speech. Memorably, he explained that the First Amendment does not protect a person who shouts fire in a crowded theater. In later cases, Holmes limited this idea, largely because it gives the government a lot of leeway to say what kind of speech creates danger, especially during a war, as was the case with Schenck. Thanks, Thought Bubble. Political speech isn't the only type of speech that the courts have addressed. Symbolic speech can also be protected by the First Amendment, and if that symbolic speech has political content, it usually is protected. Symbolic speech includes wearing armbands, carrying signs, or even wearing a jacket with an obscene word directed at the military draft. Symbolic speech also includes burning an American flag, which pretty much is always a political message. Not all symbolic speech is protected, though. For example, if you're a high school student who holds up a banner that reads "Bong hits for Jesus" at a school-sponsored function, don't expect that the First Amendment will prevent the school, a government agent, from suspending you. And yes, that really happened. Also, this is not symbolic speech. That's violence. Even hate speech is protected, even if it's really hateful, like burning a cross on a person's lawn, although this might be prosecuted as vandalism or trespassing. Public universities that try to punish hate speech have seen their discipline codes struck down. Commercial speech may not be protected, but if it's a political commercial, it will be. And as we've pointed out before, spending money on political campaigns has been determined to be speech that is protected by the First Amendment. Although we shall see donations to political campaigns are still treated differently, at least for now. Pretty much the only kind of speech that's not protected, other than speech that's likely to incite immediate violence, is what's called fightin' words. In the actual case that dealt with fighting words, Chaplinsky versus New Hampshire, the defendant uttered what seemed more like insults than a call to engage in fisticuffs. What'd you call me? Still, the court ruled that some words were so insulting that they were more than likely to result in a fight, so fighting words are not protected speech. One thing to note, though, the fighting words free speech exception is almost never used. So as you can see, the First Amendment pretty much protects you from the government throwing you in jail or otherwise punishing you for what you say in most instances. But it's important to remember that the First Amendment is not unlimited. Most important, it only protects you from government action, not the action of private people, especially your employers. One final example might make this clear. In Pickering versus Board of Education, a public school teacher wrote a letter to the editor of his local paper complaining about the way that the school board was spending money on the schools. He didn't write it on school time or using school paper or email, especially since it was 1968 and there was no email. The school board, or his principal, fired him. He brought the case to the Supreme Court, claiming that he was fired for his speech, which was political in nature, criticizing local government, and not for anything related to his job performance. And he won. But the only reason he was able to get his job back is that his employer was the government, so it was the government that punished him for speaking out. For most of us, complaining about our employer's policies may get us fired, and unless we are government employees, we can't claim that it violated our First Amendment rights. The First Amendment, like all of the amendments, is meant to protect us from an overreaching government. There are other types of laws that help us deal with individuals who do things that we think are wrong, but we'll talk about those in another episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Third Eagle.
So you see.
Oh, don't see that one. Don't see. Oh.
So you see, freedom of speech is not unlimited, nor are any of your so-called rights.
They flagged you.
Who? That's
Stream
right.
suspended by policy violations. Wait, can y'all still?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can y'all?
It's just copyrighted content. That's all.
Tell us when we are back. Oh wow.
That's all right.
Let's see. It should be. Can y'all hear us? No sound, no view. Wow. Hold on. Oh, wow. Can't hear it out. Suspended stream, standby. Oh, wow.
I don't care.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Stream suspended for policy violation.
Okay. So can we just end the stream and go to another one?
Okay, they still can chat though. We are going to start our stream. See y'all over here. Oh, it says they never left. Oh, that I can't wait. Shit. They said okay. Okay. Alright. Let me end this stream. Oh no, it's back. Wait, not yet. Wait. Oh, we back. We back.
Hey man, don't trip.
And I will stand up next to you and defend us still the same. Cause there ain't no doubt.
G-Unit.
God bless the USA.
But I hope you guys
That's crazy.
I hope you guys understood what I was trying to do. I mean, we was using copyrighted material, so that shit happens. But you saw in the crash course that not all speech is completely free, right? There are some stipulations, right? Are you guys peeping game? There are some stipulations for freedom of speech. And I'm here to tell you all your so-called laws, right, have stipulations. All your rights have stipulations, and they can be suspended. See, you were taught that this is a freedom-based society, when in fact, it's not. It's an ideological aquarium that is designed to make you experience freedom. How do you experience freedom? or a certain level of freedom? Through a certain level of success. How do you experience a certain level of success? Well, your family has to be educated. Do you know education is an integral part of the economy? They believe that the people that are the best educated make the best decisions. You thought economy was about money, but what it's actually about is decision making. Right? Again, economy, if you study economy, is based on the Kabbalion. Supply and demand. Polarity. Rhythm. Correspondence. You get your money from corporations. Corporations get their labor from you. And money from you buying goods. And it creates a circular flow. That's correspondence. It's predicated on the 7 Hermetic principles. What is known as universal laws. This is why a lot of our relationships are spiritually bankrupt. Right? Because we're borrowing from an identity that we're not really. Because we refuse to do the inner work. So what we do is borrow from this fake identity, not knowing that we can only borrow so much. Right? How long you been faking as the person you show up as in intimate relationships? Ooh. And at some point you be like, well, damn. This is tiring. This is pulling something from me that I know I can't just pay back. I'm losing something by showing up as something I'm not. And you can call it imposter syndrome. You can call it all kind of whatever. But the reality of it is, the way our society is based is off of polarity, rhythm, cause and effect. Right?
It's
the
like
firm gives you a job. The job gives you a place in society because of the money you make. But the money you make, you invest back into the firm in goods, supply and demand. Decision making is what economies are based on, because they know humans have an unlimited amount of desires, but the resources are scarce. Land, labor, capital. Your government was based on these. Why do you think, as a Mason, the father of this country, George Washington, is apothecized in downtown D.C.? You can go to a museum. He's on the ceiling in a painting that reenacts him as God. You know that painting where God is touching the finger of Adam? There's a painting of George Washington.
That's not heresy at all.
But do you know why? Do you know why that is done? You know why that's done? Because Masons believe in the same shit that the ancient Hindus believe, that the ancient Christians believe, that the ancient Muslims believe, right? It is self-realization, self-actualization, nirvana, where you union with God. So when you look up the word apotheosis, please understand, the Masons, mystery schools, all of that, that's ancient us. All ancient us. We gave this knowledge to them to civilize them because we knew once they get a hold of technology, if we don't civilize them with something, they'll use technology and destroy everything. We knew this. Right? Look what's happening right now. Splitting hairs ideologically to keep people off balance. Fuck your definition of anything. I'm going to pull back and use the 4 forces of nature to observe for myself, to have a direct experience so I don't have to be told what something is. I'll know what it is because I've had a direct experience with it. You've been told who the fuck you are because you ain't never had a direct experience with self. How you gonna have an intimate relationship with God and you don't have one with yourself? No one has ever connected those two dots.
I straight don't know their name.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come. E-Rock 3912, thank you. He says there are universal laws that people tend to overlook. Life pays in exact ways. What you give is what you get. How can you hold somebody to a standard that you're not holding up to? It's called balance. No, it's called correspondence. These are all just basic words for the same law. If we're looking at the law, again, choices put you at a crossroads. Eshu, the keeper of the crossroads. Jeshu, Jesus, placed on the cross.
Oh.
Come on, man. Listen, I don't want to give away too much of what it is. Listen, sometimes you got to shut the fuck up and sit back and peep quietly. You want a direct experience with God, you got to have a direct experience with self. Going into self is Plato's cave. Pull it up.
Plato cave?
Plato's cave. Is this making any sense?
Okay, you want to see the...
Explain.
Plato's cave is a famous philosophical metaphor from his work, The Republic, describing prisoners chained in a cave who mistake shadows for reality. The allegory illustrates the journey from ignorance to enlightenment, where a freed prisoner ascends to the outside world to perceive true forms and then returns to the cave to share this truth. Though met with hostility, it symbolized the difficulty of education, the distinction between appearances and true reality, and the philosopher's challenging role in educating others. Back to you, Zoe.
Where did Luke Skywalker first meet Darth Vader?
I've never seen it.
No, there's some fans in here who have seen it.
They've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, you met him at the crossroads?
Does anybody remember?
Oh, I thought it was something too, though.
Does anybody remember? Ghetto Gourmet is right there in the cave on Dagobah with Yoda. Yoda told him, take your ass into the cave. He said, should I take something? He said, no, only what you carry with you. He goes into the cave. An image of Darth Vader comes forward. Darth Vader draws his lightsaber. Luke draws his. Luke cuts his head off. The mask explodes on the helmet that rolls around on the ground. When the mask explodes, Luke looks at the face inside the helmet. It's his own. That's the cave. That's Plato's cave. You so busy trying to live a certain kind of lifestyle. You so busy trying to have fun and accumulate experiences. But until you deconstruct or start the decomposition phase of your ego, that's only escapism. And just as in economy, the idea of diminishing returns will set in. See, the longer you have access to a certain thing or a certain lifestyle or a certain this or that, guess what? The more you keep getting it, the more it lessens in value.
Okay.
You can give an ungrateful motherfucker love, attention, respect, but if they don't value it, that's diminishing returns for them. Do you see?
I know too much about that.
We played that crash course and it was like, we'll crash this motherfucking stream.
That is crazy.
You know why they did that?
Why?
Because education in America ain't free. And a lot of educators use crash course. Did y'all know that? These micro breakdowns of whatever course you might be taking.
Oh, really?
They actually use crash course. It's part of fucking research in school. Like, study this, watch this video. It's sanctioned by the schools. And
Okay.
education ain't free at the collegiate level.
Yeah, don't play it no more.
I don't care. Jimmy Kimmel was taken off the air, not by the U.S. government, but by his corporation. See, the corporations, that's what that video explained. You can say something that offends your corporation, and your corporation has its own constitution called corporate bylaws. And if they so deem, hey, this is not cool with what we represent, CEO, CFO, they're held by the bottom line of the corporation. Now, they wind up losing $4 billion because of the outcry, because of freedom of speech. But yes, as a citizen, you have freedom of speech. But even that freedom of speech is limited, and it's also even more so limited within the corporation you work for. Because the corporation can step up and say, hey, we didn't like that, so we're going to yank you for that. But why did they yank them is the bigger question. What pressure might they be getting from Washington? FCC? What if I snatch your whole channel and all of the licensing for it?
Yeah.
So maybe they could have been pressured. Maybe. We don't know. But what we don't want to do is go off half-cocked saying a thing that in fact might not be true because we don't have a foundational understanding of our rights and the limits of them. Do you know the difference between civil liberties and a right? Oh, they're different. One of them, the government is obligated to defend. Which one is it?
You're right. No, civil liberties.
I'm not going to tell you. We got 17 to 30 in here on the super chat. We appreciate everybody for showing their love. I hope everybody will support. Hey, Taylor. Thank you, Taylor. Twos and Fuse.
The difference between civil liberties are fundamental freedoms that protect individuals from government interference, such as the freedom of speech or religion, while civil rights. Oh, no, it pulled up civil rights. Oh, civil rights.
Those are different too.
Yeah, civil rights are legal guarantees that ensure equal treatment and protection from discrimination in areas like voting, employment, and education. Liberties are a shield from government action, whereas rights are entitlements to a fair and equal standard of treatment by government and society.
So go back to the one where it's a defense against government.
Defense against government. Oh, liberties are a shield from government action.
So civil liberties protect you from the government.
From government action. Whereas rights are entitlements to fair and equal standard of treatment.
So that means the government comes in and defends you.
Yeah. It's the ACLU portion.
Mr. Murray, I don't want to say your first name because people will be laughing. Thank you for the gift. Marcus, Brandon, T. Ross. T. Ross says, Zoe, please give Sarah $5. I will do that.
Thank you, T. Ross. You're so sweet.
KG, the knowledge. Thanks. Lloyd Hinton.
Oh, my friend Lloyd.
Jeffrey Hicks, build and destroy. Xylon. Oh, I already said Xylon. Yeah.
Oh, they.
All right, I think I'm ready to go.
No, they came and raptured half of the audience for the like. We got to talk about the rapture real fast, please.
Yeah. What's going on with the rapture?
Okay, so I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but there's supposed to be a rapture occurring tomorrow, either tomorrow or Wednesday. Yeah, but it's I can put you in the. Google says there are online rumors and social media content claiming the rapture will occur on September 23rd during the Jewish Feast of Trumpets, or Rosh Hashanah, with some individuals citing dreams or Bible verses to support the prediction. However, this prediction is contradicted by Jesus' own words in the Bible, Matthew 24:36, stating that no one knows the day or the hour of his coming, and many historical attempts to predict the rapture have totally failed. But people are doing preparedness kits.
Jehovah's Witness failed.
Yep.
A gang of times, by the way.
Yeah.
Who else failed?
A lot of historical failures. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's been a lot. But this is, yeah, it's quite a few. They had a little girl that was saying that, a lot of people are saying that they've been having dreams and visions, and also this goes into the whole slaughtering of the red heifer, and that that they did in Israel, and they're about to rebuild the temple, which is the sign of the Messiah's return. But the thing is, if they have it at the site, then they will have to tear down one of the biggest mosques in the world, which is not going to happen. They're not going to let that. They ain't going to let that happen.
Right. And Ghetto Gourmet just said something that is quite profound, and I understand exactly what you're saying. The reason why they're not active is because I'm available.
Oh. Wow.
That's what it is. When you have access, right? Diminishing returns. The value will return after I'm gone. You're 100% right.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on now.
No, he said, only until the Zoe show is no more will your absence be valued and validated. I would just say validated. But in economy, that's what it is. When you have an overflow of something, that's a surplus. Y'all get a surplus of knowledge and information, and you be like, damn, this shit good to the motherfucker. But if you get it all the time, you value it less. This is, again, Kabbalion, right? The Bible have all these little jewels. Pearls at the feet of swine. What makes you swine? You're not worthy for the information you're ignoring. Listen. Nigga, it ain't about me. Damn me. It's not about me. Okay? It's not. But do you see? You will value some shit that's less valuable because it's more scarce.
Oh, wow. Oh, I never thought about that. It's always the nigga that leave you alone that you think about all the time. Oh, wow.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
But it'd be less valuable. But because it's more scarce, you attribute value. And because Zoe is here weekly, let me see what Zoe gonna talk about. I disagree with you on this and that. Ain't read a quarter of the books that I've forgotten I've read. Doesn't make me better. There's a reason I'm sitting behind the mic, though. There's a reason I'm on purpose doing what I do. Let me disagree with this nigga. Even though I love the disagreements. I love that dark energy star child. You think Quetzalcoatl was getting props like that? Probably not.
Who Quetzalcoatl?
The feathered serpent of Mesoamerica.
Oh, you could have just said that. Oh, the feathered serpent. Oh, okay.
But these are all mystery schools. The feathered serpent was one, right? And there were mystery schools all over the world.
Is this where they get Harry Potter from?
Listen,
Like a comparison, you know what I'm saying?
no, the whole thing is, man, they rewrite and recontextualize what preceded them in power. So I'm pulling bits and pieces. This is how Iron Man, nigga, that's Ogun. Thor, nigga, that's Shango. Loki, nigga, that's Eshu. Like, come on. Storm, nigga, that's Oya. Like, that's all that is. Oh, you're not in power no more. So all your heroes and gods, we'll take them and recontextualize them. And what have I been saying this whole fucking time? Work together. Find a happy medium. Come together, get together, stay together. Did you know Bruce Pearl is retiring from Auburn? It was just announced.
Yep. Breaking news.
Bruce Pearl retires. Auburn coach abruptly steps down after 11-year tenure. Greatest run in program history. But see, here's the secret about Bruce Pearl. He really wants to get into politics.
Really?
Yes, Bruce is he's a Jewish cat. And he really wants to get into politics. And you're going to see that he's going to make a transition into politics through Alabama. Watch.
Wow.
Watch. He has a lot to say about politics.
I see.
And he has said a lot of things that have offended black families, right? With regards to allowing their kids to go there. Now, on top of that, see, this is what Bruce Pearl turned Auburn into. He turned Auburn into the football or into the basketball version of what Saban had at Alabama.
Alabama. Mm-hmm.
See, Pearl wasn't competing with the football program at Auburn. Soon as he came in, you got to understand, Auburn was a football school until Pearl got there. When Pearl got there, first off, Auburn couldn't never really compete outright with Alabama in terms of recruits. People were going, Gus Malzahn was not on the same level as, of course, Saban. So Saban is getting more of the 5-star, 4-star recruits. Auburn is making do with the 4s and 3s. Gus was a great coach, but he wasn't on the level of Saban. But Bruce Pearl, Auburn never had a coach like him before. And what Bruce Pearl is, he's not really 100% X's and O's guy. He has a lot of, other coaches that teaches the defense, teaches the offense, and, he knows the system. But what Pearl is really a salesman. He sold Auburn to families. He sold us on a dream. He gonna come here, he gonna play point, that didn't happen. He's a salesman.
At CarMax.
And now he's about to try to sell his biggest sell job, which is his constituents, his future constituents. He's going to sell a narrative that he hopes they will believe in. That's what I see him doing.
Oh, yeah. Let him coach the economy back.
He's going to slip somewhere. He might do some broadcasting. Might go back to broadcasting because he was good in the broadcast space. But he might slip into politics.
And he's not a person that's going to start off as councilman. Now, he's going to go straight for state stuff.
Yeah, Auburn never had that much success under any coach. Now, Chuck Person, the rifleman, was under him, and the rifleman went to jail for giving up bread to players. Oh. Broke some NCAA rules. Mm-hmm. Bruce Pearl said he never knew anything about it.
Okay, you gotta have a fall guy.
All I know is he told me out of his own mouth. He knew everything about every aspect of his program. Put my son on a poster after he leaves the school. My son is at Fresno State. Their new season is coming up. And it's my son doing an East Bay through his legs, wearing the Auburn uniform, but it's just his lower half, just the lower half of his body. You can't see his torso or his head. Nick, I said, Bruce, is that my son?
Is that my son, Kneecap?
He was like, oh, yeah, that's our guy. Come on, Nick, what are you doing? Yeah. Oh, my bad. I didn't even know they did that. But just a year ago, you told me you knew every aspect of your program.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's our guy. Man, I got so many stories. I could drop so many. Man, listen. And then also, there was a little girl that was found in a guy's Tesla, 15 years old, and it's looking hella goofy.
And it would be from Houston.
Dude's name is David. Can you read that story? Mm-hmm. It's looking hella goofy. I don't want to jump to conclusions. I don't know enough about it, but it's looking hella goofy. First off, she 15. Why are you in a relationship with her? Why do you have matching tattoos? And she 15. My daughter couldn't be in a full-on knockdown, drag-out fucking relationship with a dude. And she 15.
Yeah, this is...
getting tattoos and shit.
Okay, so California community held a vigil Sunday evening for Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the 15-year-old girl found dismembered in the trunk of an abandoned Tesla registered to singer David, according to a report. Let's see here, to go by her memory. Boom, boom, boom. The girl had a tattoo. Celeste's mutilated body was found on September 8th in the trunk of a Tesla sedan sitting in a Hollywood Hills impound lot. The car is...
And this nigga on tour.
Yeah. The car is registered.
Selling bloody shirts.
Yeah, he just pulled him out. He just pulled him.
He just pulled him, but blood's okay.
Yeah, let's see. The car is registered to the singer whose legal name is David Anthony Burke. The girl had a tattoo on her right index finger that read "shh," similar to one David has, according to the TMZ said that T. Let's see. The petite teen was found wearing a tube top with black leggings and a yellow bracelet with similar metal stud earrings.
15, man.
15.
Like, that's a baby.
Her body was wrapped in plastic and was so badly decomposed that it wasn't fully intact and was first reported to authorities because the car started to emit a foul odor. Celeste was only 13 years old when she vanished. According to missing persons posters from the time, she was found just a day after her 15th birthday, and police officials have suggested that due to the decomposed nature of her body, she had died while she was 14. When the news broke of the body in the trunk, Celeste's mom immediately suspected they had found her daughter, but they found her dead.
So the dude was with her when she was 13.
Yeah.
Because they done found online pictures of them together.
Yeah. Burke was in the midst of a world tour that would bring him to Los Angeles this weekend, but the alternative R&B star has canceled the remainder of his shows amid the alarming investigation.
And I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm just saying it looked ugly. Okay, say you didn't kill her or have anything to do with her death or murder. Fine. She's 13 and you dating her? Because that's the narrative. I don't know if it's true. Allegedly, but ugh.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Anyway, don't forget. I got them. If y'all want them,
got them things.
I got them things. Or the Thangalangs.
Oh.
That's the new name.
The Thangalangs?
The Thangalangs.
Thangalang.
Thangalang. If y'all want them, go to my website, MrZoWhat.com. MrZoWhat.com.
It's Friday night.
The Lazarus.
Going down.
The Lazarus.
Get them meeting in my
So
bedroom.
she's been in your trunk for months. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I know me as a dad who has a daughter. Just know they will have released the Kraken.
Oh, they never would have found him. You said
I'm just saying, I'm not putting that out on not my life, nigga, but I can't imagine how dark I could go. I don't think my darkness has a floor. Sheesh.
Wait, it don't have no floor.
Listen, it only got a floor because I got loved ones. You take them loved ones away? Anyway, listen, I'm about to go. Right, crash out is an understatement for sure. For sure. Don't forget, tonight, KBLA Talk 1580, Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, returns. We've got more topics. We've got more insight. The conversation we're going to have tonight is going to be quite amazing. Again, we hit 17 out of 30 on YouTube. I appreciate everybody. If you guys still want to contribute, you can go to my Cash App, because I'm going to share with Sarah. You guys can go to my Cash App. Please, please, please make a run on the Cash App right now. My Cash App is $ZoWhat Netter. I will share with Sarah. Yeah, man, the girl is 13 years old, got a matching tattoo, looks bad, alternative singer. It just looks bad. Found in his car, decomposing, been there. She turned 15. the reek from her decomposing body is what alerted people to her being in the car wrapped up in plastic. It's just ugly, it's gruesome, it's nasty, it's disgusting. And like I said, even if the brother did not have anything whatsoever to do, and I'm hoping that that is the case, you still have to deal with the moral issue and just the manhood issue of why you would be fucking around with a 13-year-old. I think that's disgusting. I think that's immoral. I think that's monstrous. I don't care how the dude was raised. I just don't like that. I don't like that at all for the little girl. And then on top of that, for her to wind up being dead and then in your car, like, what am I supposed to do with that? That's ugly. Again, yeah. So look, don't forget, tonight, KBLA, Talk 1580, support. Rock with me. We get more people on this channel than we do, or on this show than we do on the KBLA show. I'm urging you guys to show up to the KBLA show tonight in numbers like this, in comparable numbers like this. Please hit the like button, share, and I expect people to call in. I think people expect me to do a lot of talking like I do on this show. I want to talk on that show. Somebody said he wrote a song about killing her. That sounds crazy. I hope that's not true. Yo, I just hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. Damn, that sounds crazy. But listen, I expect people to call in because the difference between that show and this show, that show is supposed to be a discussion. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to be having a national discussion, right? On the national platform that is that show. Don't get kind of in the phase of, it's a ZoWhat show where Zo is just talking and we're just interacting via the chat. I want you guys to call and talk to your brother. Can y'all do that for me? Call in.
You want to get out the number now so they can have it warmed up when you get on?
The number to dial, 1-800-920-1580. The number to dial, 1-800-920-1580, okay? Mm-hmm. It's two different shows. The Voice of Reason is a conversation. Mm-hmm. The ZoWhat show is a classroom. We use this motherfucker, we weaponize this motherfucker as a teaching instrument. We want to teach, right? We want to talk. We want to expand on, unique ideas. I had some fake person who been, I guess, stalking me, watching some of my shows. I don't know this person. But basically said, hey, was just sending me an email talking about the new wave that's coming and being aligned with what's happening, and I'm here to say there will be no capitulation from me.
What is it? This some random person just that is crazy.
Well, they show up from time to time in my spam.
They be in my spam too though, but normally it's like come get your chicken meal, little coupons. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's all good. Please continue to support the channel. Books, I still have books. My books are available. MrZoWhat.com. We appreciate everybody who supported. We asked for 30. We got 17 on the super chat. I appreciate it. So thank you guys for locking in with us. Sarah, let me send you something.
Thank you.
I'm going to send it to you right now so they can see me doing it.
You see you doing it.
And let me make sure.
Thank y'all as always for tuning in to the ZoWhat Morning Show.
Sarah Jackson, $, Sundays with Sarah.
That's me.
Bada bing.
That's me right there.
Engineering. For people who say I don't support Sarah, here you go.
that's meaning he's cool with me. And you guys, be light in the comments.
Let me know you got it, Sarah.
Okay. I shall.
And did you get a few?
I did get a few. Thank y'all so much. I did get thank yous, though.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. So that took you to a certain level?
It took me to a certain level.
Then there you have it.
Yeah. And anybody out there, if something wrong with your battery to your car, the first time it starts, you need to make sure that you get it taken care of. Yeah. Batteries are not cheap out here for your car.
No, they're not. All right, so there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. All right, deuces.
See ya.